Alright friends, Mark of TechPinas here, and I'm now here at the Makati Diamond Residences for the official launch of the Cherry Mobile M1 flagship smartphone. So Cherry Mobile M1 represents many firsts, not just for Cherry Mobile, but for the entire Pinoy phone industry. The Cherry Mobile M1 is the first ever handset by a Pinoy brand to run the new MediaTek Helio Deca-Core chip that's both powerful and energy efficient. Second, it's the first phone by a Pinoy handset maker to have 4GB of RAM. And finally, it's the first device from Cherry Mobile to have a USB Type-C port. So let's get to know this handset better via my interview with Mr. Lonson Alejandrino, the product marketing manager of this great company. Let's go.
Today we just launched the Cherry Mobile M1. So this is our current flagship phone.
Okay, so this is the packaging, sir?
Yeah. So this is the packaging for the Cherry Mobile M1.
This is an all-new design, no, sir? Ngayon ko lang nakita to from you.
Yeah, this is a new design for our flagship phone. So this is the actual device. Then inside you'll see labels for the charger, the USB Type-C connector, and the headphone, and of course you have the pin for the SIM slots.
Okay, so when they get this, sir, ngayon tinanggal lang natin. Of course, you will have the sticker in front with the key specs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are the accessories that come with it.
Okay.
So the charger. Then you have now the USB Type-C connector.
Yes,
so,
Type-C na siya, no?
Yeah, I'll run through the phone specs.
Okay. How about the earphones, sir? Nandiyan ba siya? Yeah,
Earphones.
pakita natin yung earphones. This is a new earphone. Your earphones, may mic na siya din, sir, for making calls, no? And now let's check out the phone.
Yeah, so I'll just let you know the 4 specs that we want to highlight for this phone. So this would be the first phone that has the MediaTek Helio X20 Deca-Core processor.
Okay.
Like in the talk what MediaTek said, the X20 has the tri-cluster architecture, meaning it has 10 cores. So one core is 4 cores, the other core is another 4 cores, and the third core is the dual core. So basically this means that it optimizes the performance, meaning for the heavy apps it uses the more powerful cores. For the medium apps, like maybe social media apps, it uses the medium cores, and maybe for the basic apps it uses the dual core processor.
Okay, so we're talking about energy efficiency, sir, di ba? Parang to extend the battery life na rin.
So it's like in previous SoCs, you have the big little architecture. So it's like octa-core, 4 cores, big cores, and 4 cores, little cores.
Okay.
So there's no in between. But for the Deca-Core, it's the only processor right now that has,
multiple levels of power. Yeah.
So that's for the MediaTek Helio X20. And the next feature that we'd like to highlight is, of course, it's the internal is the 4GB RAM. So this is the first local brand to have 4 gigs of RAM.
Okay, so first ever. So this is a landmark release, and not just for Cherry Mobile, but for the entire local tech scene.
Yes. And then of course we're using the USB Type-C.
USB first ba to, sir?
This is also the first for a local brand to use a USB Type-C connector.
What are the advantages, sir, of having a USB Type-C?
So first of all, the very basic advantage is you can actually just plug the Type-C either way.
Any which way. So parang
which way. So there's no wrong way or right way to plug the
And that's addressing a real life problem, ano? Because kadalasan tayo titignan pa natin yung slot,
for example,
di ba?
at night, alam mo, bubuksan ilaw just to see if you have the charging port.
Is it faster then, sir?
Yeah.
In terms of syncing?
Charging and syncing, it allows electricity to go into the phone faster for fast charging. And in terms of data transfers also, it also has better performance than your regular USB.
Okay, how about the ROM, sir, the internal storage?
So 32 gigs of internal storage.
Okay.
So another thing is the camera. So as you know, the Filipinos love to take pictures.
Yes, sir.
So right now, we're using a Sony IMX230. It's also a first for our local brand to use this sensor. So the resolution is a 21 megapixel sensor.
21 megapixel.
Yeah. So it also has the, you'll hear a lot of this, the PDAF. So it has the face detection autofocus. So it
Yes.
ensures the focus is roughly around 0.2 seconds. And of course, it has the fingerprint sensor that has become like a normal
Standard na yan, sir.
on devices. So you can use this to take selfies and of course unlock your phone.
Yeah.
And then for the front camera, it has a 8 megapixel front-facing camera with
flash. Okay.
So at least in dark areas, you want to take a selfie,
Anytime
it
that
should
you
address-
want. Yeah.
And this device, of course, runs on the latest Android Marshmallow.
So you get the one of the later versions of Android, all the benefits of that, diba, sir?
So, and then, what else? It has a 3,600 mAh battery.
Okay, malaki na siya for
so it's,
what's the screen size, by the way, sir?
Oh,
diba,
this
sir?
is a 5.5 Full HD display.
This is IPS, sir.
IPS, yes.
Okay.
So, in terms of phone, with all the specs, the 40 gram, 21 megapixel camera, Deca-Core processor, Type-C, it's really a powerful phone.
Yeah. In terms of video recording, sir, what's the video recorder?
So, based on the IMX230 and the chipset, it actually supports 4K video.
4K. This is the first then for you?
Yeah, actually the first. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. So many firsts for the M1. And kaya siguro may one doon, sir. No? So many firsts.
So it's the first Helio Deca-Core processor that we're launching, and it's the first flagship for this year.
Yeah.
So in terms of, you all have all the specs, but in terms of pricing, it's actually priced competitively for the specs that it has.
Yeah. I want to ask you, sir, now, what kind of user do you think would want a phone like this?
So the target for the Cherry Mobile M1 will be more of the advanced users already. So those are the users of smartphones, maybe they've been using Android for 2 years already, a year or more, and they want to, upgrade to a new phone. For example, we have our Fair X users, the S4 Plus users. So we often get to ask, after they use this phone, they want to upgrade. What's their next phone? So we have the Cherry Mobile M1 just to address this.
Yeah. Perfect. Siguro I would imagine this is perfect then for those who love gaming talaga, no? The power users who want to at the same time have an extended uptime because of the benefits of the processor. Hindi lang siya raw power, di ba, sir? You also have energy saving features.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and now let's talk about the design. Can you give me a rundown of how the phone looks?
So the front part is, covered with the full 5.5-inch Full HD display.
What's the protection, sir? Is it scratch resistant?
Asahi
Dragon Trail.
Yes,
Dragon Trail. Okay. And then the sides, ano ba yung metal ba to, sir?
The sides are metal finish.
The power button and the volume rocker both on the.
Both are on this side.
This is the right panel, ano, sir? Okay, so for easy access using your thumb if you're right-handed, and with your index finger if you're left-handed.
This will house the dual nano SIM.
Dual nano SIM. Is it the second one, ba, sir, is a hybrid?
So this is non-expandable.
Non-expandable, okay. Then the battery is it removable, ba, sir? Not removable, sir.
3,600 mAh.
Okay. And then it's of course you made that to make the phone lighter na rin, di ba? Okay. Then sa top, ano ba nakalagay doon, sir? This
is
the
just a headphone jack.
Yes, the headphone jack.
And of course, the bottom part is the USB Type-C.
Okay. The speaker, sir, sa likod ba siya nakalagay?
The speaker is
oh, that's good. It's nice because nakaharap talaga siya sa'yo.
So we're using the Smart P8 chip for the audio chip.
Okay. Can we try out the camera, sir, just for them to get a feel of it? Siguro, we want to show them how fast it. Can we try dito na lang, sir, para medyo macro tayo? Okay. How about the focus, sir? Gaano ba siya kabilis nagfo-focus?
Not sure if you can see it.
Okay. But then I have to remind them that this is just a prototype. Parang prototype unit pa to. Pre-production unit. Okay. Can we try, sir, focusing siguro? Makita nila how fast. This is autofocus, diba, sir?
Yeah, it's autofocus.
Also, it's actually fairly fast. There. You just tap on it to focus on the... There you go. How about the selfie cam, sir?
Okay.
Let's try that out.
Okay, 1, 2.
So yeah, there you have the flash talaga. So anytime that you want to take photos, regardless of the lighting condition, you will have the flash.
Yes.
Okay, so how about the benchmark, sir? So this is a powerhouse model.
I'm not sure if I have a benchmark here, but the Helio Deca-Core processor would get an Antutu of around 90,000.
90,000, so powerhouse talaga. This is double the power of your the flagship na it superseded,
Yeah,
sir.
before we were using the MediaTek C753.
Yeah, that was the Flare X to, di ba, sir?
The Flare X, the Flare S4 Plus. So now this is more than double, of the, because X20 is actually the highest end in the Helio lineup.
Yes.
In the Helio, there's the X10, the P10. So you actually see a lot of P10 devices from other brands. But we're the first to use the X20, the highest end chipset from MediaTek.
Okay, and then finally, I want to ask you about the availability and the pricing details.
First, you're getting a powerhouse device for just 11,999 pesos.
Okay,
And availability would be by end of this month, sometime June 30th.
perfect for back to school season.
Yes.
Ilang kulay ba to, sir?
It will just come in black and white.
Black and white. So the white one is more matte ba siya, sir? This one has a parang meron siyang
Yeah, it has like a
parang brushed look.
brush
Yeah,
look,
it's
The white will
polycarbonate.
also be more or less like this.
Okay, so can we show them again, sir? Just the for the design, front, back, and then the sides again, for them to have an idea. Okay, so that's the face. Of course, you have the speakers, top and bottom. Then the 5.5 inch. Then is this the real metal to talaga, sir?
Yes.
Real metal. Okay. Then the back, of course, you have the brushed look plus the fingerprint sensor. Dual flash ka, sir, ano?
Yeah, dual.
Yeah, great. USB Type-C. Should we expect more USB Type-C devices from you, sir, moving forward?
Yeah, this is the first device, so
Marami
I'm
pang
sure we
kasunod yan.
can develop some more.
That's great. Just a few additional questions, sir. What's the meaning of M? Why why Cherry Mobile M?
Well, if you follow us, we have a lot of devices. Right? We have Flare, 1, 2, whatever.
Yeah.
Flare this.
You have the
Flare
S series,
that,
you
or
have the
Omega,
X series,
something,
the Omega.
So we wanted to focus. Like, for example, this is our flagship device, so we're not going to churn out like 10 flagship devices. So we wanted to make it simple. So we just decided on M1.
Why M?
So,
is it
well, the theme of the product is like we say M1 moving limits.
Oh, okay.
So it's like we want our users to not be, everyone is aspiring to have something better, something the latest. But with M1, we feel that we can take away the limitations, like limitations on budget, limitations on specs. So we try to give everything on one device.
So it's M is for moving limits. Moving limits. That's great. All right, to you friends, that's Mr. Lonson Alejandrino, the product marketing manager of Cherry Mobile. Always enjoy the interview of a geek himself. Thank you so much, Sir Lonson. Just a Cherry Mobile M1. Thumbs up.